All right. What's up, you guys? Yo, you guys, something is wrong with my camera tonight. I've been trying to figure out what exactly it is. I don't know if I'm gonna figure it out, though. I don't know, I was trying to figure it out. I don't know. Something's really wrong with my camera, though. I was trying to fix it before I started, but I can't figure out exactly what it is. Anyway, something's really messed up with my camera tonight. I'm like all the wrong color. I'm like, it looks like it's too bright in my room. Yeah, I can't figure it out. Anyway, we're gonna play anyway. I was trying to figure it out before the stream started, and I don't know what is going on. Yeah, anyway, it's messing up with my green screen. Let me get my shiny count going here. Let's see, which one? There we go. I'm really disappointed about my camera being all weird. And it's doing something it hasn't done in a really, really long time, and I can't understand why it's doing that. So anyway, I'm kind of upset about it. Hope you guys are having a good night, good evening, good day, whatever time it is for you. Off to a good Monday so far. Something's messed up with my camera. You know, there's always something messed up with my streaming software. It just seems like it never wants to work. But today, actually, it's not the streaming software. It's my camera. I can't figure out what's going on with my camera. Okay, big shout out to Ego Prods. Shout out to Super Comic YT, Flop Fam, Sir Jonatron. I'm flabbergasted by this camera issue. I can't figure it out. I'm just gonna have to play. Kind of a bummer though, because I'm like, I think I know what the problem is. I think it reset one setting, and I was looking at it and I was trying to fix it, but it was making it worse. So I don't know. Hey, what's up, Wolfenite? I'm having like a weird video issue. My face cam looks weird. And it's doing weird stuff with my green screen, so I was trying to figure it out, but I don't know if I'm gonna figure it out. I don't know. I can't figure it out. Hey, what's up, Burliest Spawn? I don't know. I don't know. It's got me looking all weird. I restarted my computer. That's not really better. I was thinking maybe I moved my lights around and one of my lights was too close to it. I just cannot figure out what is the problem with it. Hey, shout out to Logan Tremblay. Hello, hello. Shout out to Burliest hunting for Charmander and Scarlet and Violet. There you go. That's a fun hunt right there. I'm pretty sure I know what setting is the problem. Well, actually, no, because it's... I don't know, I cannot figure it out. What if I turn my light down? What if my light is just like way too bright? Oh, I think the battery died on my light. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna get the Brio 4K Stream Edition software. I'm gonna go get the official camera software and see if maybe there's some settings I can change, because it just looks like the video's wrong. I mean, I didn't change anything. Hey, what's up, Shiny Red? Yo, yo, yo. Shiny Beyblade is hunting for Shiny Giratina. Nice. Very cool. Crockett 4G. Hello, hello. I might not be able to mess with the thing while I'm streaming. I'm trying to figure out why the camera's all messed up. I've literally been complaining about it for the last 10 minutes. I don't know. I can't figure it out. You know, it does kind of look like there's a filter on it, doesn't it? That might actually be what it is. Okay, that might actually be what it is. Because I'm using Snap Camera, but, like, it's malfunctioning. I think that actually is the problem. Okay, maybe I'll go to Snap Camera. Oh my god, Snap Camera is no longer available. Dude. That might be what it is. It's no longer available. The software that I use for my camera is no longer available. So, hang on. I don't think I even have a camera anymore. Wait a second. This may take more work than I have time to do on the stream. Oh, wait, maybe I can pull it off. Maybe. How come I'm not back? I ruined my corner cam. And it won't let me undo. Something's really messed up with my camera, and it's really messed up now. Now I've gone and done it. Now I have really gone and done it. What have I done? Dude, the camera is gone. I'm gonna have to rebuild this whole camera scene. Dude, I don't know what is going on. It like disappeared and it won't come back, and like I can't even find it. This is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Hey, what's up, King Totodile? I messed up my webcam and I'm trying to figure it out. I do not know what I did. I'm back, but the color's wrong. This is crazy, guys. I've never seen my thing get this messed up before. I've never seen anything like this. Oh, because it doesn't have my settings? Wait, what? Oh, the brightness is turned down. It's like I'm right back where I started. Oh, this is so weird. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. It's like it's added all this extra brightness. Okay, there was one thing that I tried. I swear if I break this whole thing again. Okay, let's see if this works. Okay, this does work. I was trying to get this setting earlier. It's not really helping, but... Something's seriously wrong with this thing. I don't know what happened. I didn't change anything. I'm an Oompa Loompa. Oompa Loompa. Doo-ba-doo-doo. I've got another puzzle for you. You will live in happiness too. Like the Oompa Loompa. Doo-ba-dee-doo. Doo-ba-dee-doo. I can't figure it out. Cactomic Bot said, "Hello, Jono. Can you see this?" Yes, I can see it. it was at the camera level, like the brightness is too high. But then I was messing with it and it didn't really help. I can contrast myself all the way out. There is something wrong with the contrast. There's also something wrong with the brightness. Scene is something messed up. There's something wrong with the white balance too. It's upsetting me. Because you shouldn't have to touch the white balance, it should auto. Something's wrong with it. It's giving the camera the video wrong, like and then the stream software is applying the green screen filter to that. This is annoying. When I set all this up, it was a while ago, and I haven't had to touch it in a long time. And today, when I looked at it, the main green screen filter has a setting on it that is different than what I normally set. But if I go change it to a custom, it doesn't work. It immediately just deletes me from the scene. There's something wrong with it. I can't figure it out. I don't know. Turn it off. Can't believe this actually still works. I know, but turn it off. And what's weird is some of the errors are still happening. How do I just make it actually turn off though? Like no filter. I had Snap Camera installed for so long, but people said they didn't like it, so I stopped using it. Oh my goodness. The software has been like turned off. It doesn't work anymore. So the software like isn't working. Like I'm clicking blank spaces and it's coming up with actual filters in the blank spaces. And it's still messing up my camera. So I feel like it can't be one of the filters because all these should have different filters and it wouldn't be doing the same thing that it's doing. It still has the same problem. I look like super washed out. I could live with that. I don't know what to do for it. The software, I'm gonna have to like rebuild my scene without the software, and I can't do it while I'm live apparently. I was trying, but it didn't work. And now I have no idea. This is driving me crazy. You know what's funny is people said they didn't like the snap camera, so I stopped using it. But I always thought it was fun. Oh, pink cowboy hat. That's great. One of these is a cat on top of my head. Oh, Santa, just in time. Oh, we could live with dollar bills. Let's see if we get the money. Get the money. Dollar bill, y'all. Might have to leave that one on. Dang, I can't believe they're getting rid of snap camera. Switch to a different layout. All the cameras feed from the same camera though, that won't change it. They all feed from the same camera source. And whatever the problem is, it's at the source level. I can't figure it out. Like, I really can't figure it out. Like, I thought it was a small problem. I may as well just be Artistic Jono, since it's not going to work correctly anyway. What's crazy is the green screen is still working, it's just not working well. Like, it's bleeding out my head in some places. I'll just be super emo Artistic Jono for the night. That works. It's fine. I'll just be Anime Jono for the night. Nobody minds, right? Hopefully you guys don't mind. Look how muscular my throat looks. Wow, this is crazy. Did I forget to do a count? I feel like I did, but I'm not sure. I should just be Anime Jono forever, right? I wish they could give me really cool anime hair though. It's my real hair, just stylized. I mean, if it could give me real anime hair, it'd be pretty sweet. You look more animated? Yes, I do, don't I? I should just keep this on. I'll never age. Anime Jono. I look more handsome. Look how debonair I look. Oh, yeah. No, the thing is, you guys, I can't turn it off. I'm stuck with one. I'm basically stuck. I have to choose one and live with it. So, which one is it gonna be? I don't know. Wolfenite, you plugged the haze? My brother told me not to do that because it'll make infected bugs go everywhere. Did it make infected bugs go everywhere? This will be for Halloween. I could do this one for Halloween. On Halloween night, I'll just put this one on and be like, sorry guys, if it triggers you, then I can't help you. That's pretty bad. Hold on. I did like Santa. What am I, on fire? These are all my favorites. Oh, Disney's Pixar. Why did... I don't think Disney owns Pixar anymore. You know, if this was like really me, I don't know. I wouldn't want to be a Pixar guy because it's totally not even the shape of my face. It's just not. Hang on. One of these has got to be good. One of these is a cat on my head. Oh, it's fall. We could have fall highlights. It's actually on trend. Birthday surprise. Good one. Oh, howdy, y'all. It's me, Jono. It's your boy, Jono. Just out from rustling some cattle. Headed on into town. Gonna take my horse to the Old Town Road and ride till I can't no more. This will be my Halloween costume. Come on. I'm gonna take my horse to the Old Town Road. Gonna ride till I can't no more. I'm gonna take my horse to the Old Town Road. Ride till I can't no more. Hang on. Oh, I knew there was a Doge. Hold on, does that mean I'm close to the cat? There should be one that's a cat on top of my head. Oh, come on. Are you telling me the cat on top of the head doesn't work anymore? Of all the ones that wouldn't work, the best one is the cat on top of the head. No, fair. I can't turn it off, you guys. I'm gonna have to be Santa. I can't turn it off. I got the horses in the back. Sir Jonathan was right there with me. Hat is matty black. I can do that. I don't know all the words. Wrangler on my booty. This is the only one that doesn't look totally messed up. Congrats on 2.7k subs, Burliest Pawn. What happened to my camera? I feel like Snapchat has been working for a while. It's not like today was the day that it just quit working. Like, it just hasn't... I don't feel like that was the issue. I feel like something else is the issue. I swear, if I have to rebuild my green screen, I am going to be so mad. That's going to take me like a whole day. I can't figure out what is the deal with this camera. Oh, there's the cat on the head. The cat on the head was so good, but unfortunately, it makes my face too washed out, even more so than it already was. Okay, I figured out a hotkey so I could turn it off. Okay, at least I was able to turn it off. My goodness. I figured out I could go in the settings and assign a hotkey to turn it off. Remind me not to turn that back on. Man, this is weird. Why is it so washed out? It's too bright. I don't know. I can't figure it out. I'm gonna do what Mary said and turn down the color and brightness. To get those settings, I have to get the video settings for my other camera and then swap back. And that opens up a separate menu. And turn down the brightness. Wait, should it be auto? Oh, I can't auto. It's weird how the focus is wrong. Oh, because the darn sharpness is off. See, it took the sharpness down to 0. Which is really annoying because it should autofocus, but it's not. Oh yeah, you're right, the saturation is all... See why? Ooh, Alright, let me calm down just a little bit. Yeah, you're right. Actually, my saturation was too high. But there's like a sweet spot. See, I shouldn't have to auto do my saturation. I shouldn't have to adjust my saturation manually. It's like, I know I did all this so long ago. My sharpness was maxed out earlier, so somehow that got undone. There's something called backlight comp, and if I turn it on or off, it doesn't do anything. That's weird. It's still not fully fixed, but it is actually better. Still weird. I do have it on autofocus. It's also on auto exposure. Yeah, auto exposure is probably for the best. Okay, that's actually better. It's like it just like ruined like all my settings. Oh, you guys wanna see John zoomed in? Should honestly zoom in a little bit. I don't know why this happened. That is a little bit better actually. Look at that. It's still green screen the top of my seat, but something's wrong with it. Something's so wrong with it. I don't know. All these settings were done. Like, my camera settings have not changed in ages. Like, ages pun ages pun ages. Like, my camera settings have always been the same. I've moved. I've reset up this whole setup. I've put this setup in a truck and moved it across the country and then reset up the whole thing in the same configuration. And all my settings stayed the same across all those moves. Like, multiple moves. Multiple times, taking the whole thing down and putting it back up. And then suddenly, today, I get on and it's green screening my head, it's green screening the top of the chair. I can't figure it out. There may be like maybe one or two more settings I could change here. Because my green screen settings are not quite playing with it. Okay, it's because my smoothness was turned a little bit too high. I think I turned the contrast too high. I'm gonna take the contrast down. Mary, thanks for helping me. I wasn't getting there, and that was solid advice. Mary, do you do like lighting, or like do you work with color for a living, or do like photo editing or something like that? Because it's not easy to color correct people's skin. It's actually very difficult. It's not a skill that many people have. Either that, or you just have a good eye for it. But yeah, you understood the settings to tell me to change, so it made me feel like maybe you know what you're talking about. I've got my similarity set to 420, which is hilarious. I would do that. It's been set like that for years too. It's hilarious that 420 is actually the number that is like that works like very well. I wonder if it's like 400 is good though. Like which way is it? There's like something not quite right. I swear 420 is actually like the best. I've got my brightness set at the software level, so I'm just adjusting it to the hardware level because I don't want to have both of them changed. The little dancing edges. Oh, this isn't fixing that. This is for key color spill reduction. Oh, I see, because there's green spilling over. Yeah. I forgot about that. No! Ah! I said a hotkey. Wait, how did I... How the heck did I just make that happen? Oh, this one. Turn that off. Jeez. Okay, I unset the hotkey. Jeez, don't do that. Now you have infected wolf spiders. Yeah, Wolfenite, if you can go back to a save before when you did that, I mean, unless you just want the game to be harder for you, but my brother told me, like, he regrets doing that because it makes infected bugs go all over the place. I don't know. I mean, as long as you don't do it, you won't see those infected bugs, like, everywhere from what I understand. But I don't know if the infected wolf spiders spawn anywhere. Like, I don't know. You might not be able to encounter infected wolf spiders, but the way my brother explained it to me, he was like, I wish I could go back and just undo it because it made everything harder. But I don't know. I've never even seen an infected wolf spider, so I don't know how that works. I mean, can you even encounter an infected wolf spider if you don't do it? I wasn't sure if he had like a full understanding. Okay, are we feeling like the camera is fixed? My skin tone doesn't look quite right, does it? Reset your color settings. I can't just reset the color settings, unfortunately. There's no reset button. If I default it, it defaults everything. And that won't be useful. And that's my saturation setting. That's the only color setting I have. I have saturation, I have... Yeah, that's basically it. So weird. It's really so weird. I don't know how that happened. Although I gotta say, it kind of looks a little bit better. It's still dancing a little bit on the edges, but not nearly as bad as it was. I can live with it. Yeah, cameras are rough. When you have to mess with them, it's pretty advanced though. Yeah, the blue of your chair isn't the normal blue. That's actually a good point. It's because the saturation is probably too low. Oh no, but I closed the settings. I can't get it back open again. It's so weird how I'm actually like doing this. There's like weird like camera level settings that are like built into the camera, but you can't actually get them to open unless you click a certain menu. Anyway, it's stupid. Yeah. I think I actually desaturated it a little bit too much. Because very, very small changes make a difference. So, like, it's like the difference between, like, 1 point out of 160. At least I got the green screen to stop clipping everything so bad. You like the challenge of the infected insects? Yeah, Wolfenite, I might do it too, because don't they drop like better items? I think I got it pretty much fixed, but I might have to dial like a little bit of settings. But the thing is, I have to remove the snap camera portion and just uninstall that. So I'm gonna remove snap camera, uninstall snap camera, switch my stream camera to my hardware camera, which is just using Snap camera is just using my hardware camera anyway, but it adds the filters, you know, which was fun. But then I quit using it. But now Snap camera doesn't even exist anymore. So I gotta get rid of that. Thanks, Marky Mark. I appreciate it. I had to do my Arceus stream tonight because it's been a little while since we did it, and I needed to duplicate the stream so it would stay fresh in my duplicated, you know, recent streams. So, and plus, you know, we need to work on Arceus. And plus, I didn't have any Fion eggs, and I wasn't planning on getting any, so I was like, whatever. No Fion eggs. What can we do? Arceus. The voice and the voice and the audio don't match. Maybe reset the stream. I don't know about dropping better items, but I did find the lair of the infected broodmother. Oh wow. Cool. I think I'm gonna go do the pond lab next. On the next stream, I think I'm gonna go hard and try and get into the pond lab, because I was really close to getting into the pond lab like a long time ago, and then I just kind of went a different direction and did different stuff. But now I'm like, wait a second, that pond lab is just sitting there. I can get in, you know. I have the assistant manager's card, so yeah, I gotta go and try and get in there. Yeah, let me know if that fixes it, Amal, because I feel like it. Oftentimes when that's the issue, sometimes that does fix it, but I don't know. Maybe it was a blessing in disguise that the camera settings messed up, because it does look a little tiny bit better, I gotta say. This blue, yeah, it's weird. If it's off by very little, like it's very close. Because my shirt, this blue is like a cyan, and then it's messing with the yellow because the green screen messes with yellow sometimes. Do you have a red filter and blue filter on? No, I don't. It's just brightness, contrast, saturation. It's really like the most basic level. And the weird thing is, I never messed with them. I don't know what actually kicked it to make the changes that it made, or because it's like it should have just carried on like normal. I look like really... I don't know, there's definitely something off. I mean, it's better, but I might have to mess with it now. Because the thing is, there's a green screen filter. So the green screen filter is like the other variable. There's like the variable of what the camera is giving to my stream software. And then there's the variable of the green screen filter, which has a whole variety of settings. So now I think I'm getting into the realm of where the issue is on my green screen filter and tightening that up. This is like my least favorite part of being a streamer. Like, whenever you have technical issues, they're always unannounced and they just happen randomly, and then you just like have to solve them. And the issue is always like just annoying and terrible. Just makes me wonder what really went wrong, you know? There's definitely some kind of a color setting, because Amal's right, the blue of the chair isn't quite right. I mean, I would almost say that the saturation needs to go up, which would increase the saturation in my face. I might have turned the contrast too high. Okay, I think that's somewhere around there. That's it. Yeah, Mary, thank you. I'm moving it by like one at a time. There's just some, now it's like dark, you know? I think the contrast, maybe I went too low. Because the contrast kind of brightens the scene a little bit. Alright, I'm gonna... Let's see what I'm all sent. It's making me sad how good it was before. Yeah, there's something about the blue of my chair that isn't the same anymore. Shirt. It's like okay, I'm gonna take the contrast. From what I can tell, 120 is a 0. So I'm gonna take the contrast to 120 and take the brightness to 120. Now that's contrast and brightness at 120, but I think it's too bright and we did lower it quite a bit. It's just not quite right. It has to be a little bit of brightness and a little bit of contrast. Because the chair, it's not that far off, honestly, but the black was a little blacker on the chair and the blue was a little bluer, and like that's like exactly what I want right now. I just don't know how to get there. Normally if you want the black a little blacker and the blue a little bluer, you would increase the contrast, which does achieve the black and the blue effect. It's just, it works on my skin tone as well. That's only like 4 more points of contrast. I mean, it's not very much. So yeah, I think it might be in the contrast somewhere. tiny bit more saturation. There's something about the focus. It keeps on like unfocusing. Is the DLC on Violet good? I don't know. I would wait until the second part comes out before you buy it at this point, because so far, no, it's not good. But the second part might make it better. Maybe the brightness down just a little bit more. Maybe it's too bright. Oh yeah, actually maybe it is that. Yeah, it's the brightness. The wow, the brightness is really an issue. What do you guys think about right there? I think the brightness is just like too high. Yeah, maybe like right there. Or like right there. That might be it. It's tricky. It's tricky. Least favorite part of being a streamer. Here, Mary, if you really want to see it, I'll show you. Here's my desktop. Here is the setting thing. Okay, there's me. Alright, I got brightness. I do feel like it's somewhere in there. Like if I lower my brightness down, but then make up for it in the contrast. Can I undo changes? I can't, can I? I'm not gonna risk it. It's somewhere, you know, like it's somewhere in here. I feel like my contrast is... It's like somewhere right in here. The saturation has been problematic too. I feel like 120 is a 0. And being under 120 is just weird, but the more that I get towards 120, the more my edges start to dance. And I don't want those dancing edges, you know? But that's the white balance is on auto. I think it's somewhere in there. What I really need to do is just get a mirror and hold up a mirror and be like, how close is this to like reality? It's like I'm too ghostly white. I think that's the contrast. Turn down the contrast. Yeah, the contrast is what's making me ghostly white. But then, if I'm not gonna use the contrast, the brightness. See, that's where... The brightness makes the chair look good. It just doesn't make me look good. God, there's some combination in there that's like the sweet spot. Well, this picture you sent is actually pretty helpful. The blue is so good on this. Backlight comp only goes 0 to 1. It doesn't do anything. And gain goes up to 255 and it doesn't do anything either. The saturation is the hardest part. Because you want to have color, but you don't have too much. Saturation is like the absolute hardest part. I don't know. Somewhere in there, I'm pretty close if I'm not like right on it, but like I haven't been able to get better than this. It's still like a little too bright. Something. It's just weird. I've never had an issue with this for so long, and then out of nowhere. That's the thing though, when you have issues with this particular, like this issue is just so hard to deal with when you have it. I can't believe it's been so long since I had this issue. And then the other thing is my chroma filter. It's there to take out things that don't get filtered correctly. I think I might have a little bit too much color spill reduction. I'm not that good with that setting. Yeah, tricky. Very tricky. I think that's pretty good. It's still a little bit too bright. The scene is too bright. There really is an issue with like the brightness. I just don't know how it came to this. I haven't had an issue with this camera. The color is just like, I can't get back. Yeah, I think that's a little better. You know, I'm getting real close. Honestly, I think right here, I should like take a picture of this because I think right here is like back to what I had. The blue looks like the blue. I think I mostly look like me. This shirt isn't like pitch black. It's like more of like a really, really like close to black, but like charcoal. So that looks right. The chair looks like the chair does in Amal's picture. The black is black and the blue is blue. What settings did I have before the camera mishap? I don't know. Nothing changed, so they were exactly the same. Honestly, I think something in my room changed. But I can't figure out what. I'm gonna come back in tomorrow and all the settings I made today are gonna mess it up and it's gonna be something different tomorrow. I don't know, I think something in my room changed. I was thinking, did I move one of my lights or turn one of my lights or something? But literally nothing changed. No settings changed, no lights changed, nothing changed. That's why I can't figure out, like, why did the camera look different today? Still doesn't look quite right, but I think I can live with it. There's like a clarity issue. Like, it doesn't look clear. It doesn't look like crystal clear. I look like washed out. My hair. Okay, I think that's because there's color leaking through. Yeah, I think there's some green. Yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was. My color spill reduction, like, I don't really know how to use this correctly. Because it has like a range of like 200. And it's like, well, where's the... Sweet spot. That's a little bit better. Sometimes I can see it in my hair because my hair should not have any green in it. My hair's not green. So if you see even like a hint of green, that means it's like the hair's not right. Okay, I think that fixed it. There was something with the color, but I think it was the key color spill reduction because I messed with that and I didn't know what I was doing. People think streaming is easy, but it's not. Just getting your camera set up can take like 2 hours. I've had it take a whole day. I didn't actually think I would be able to fix it while I was sitting here, but sometimes you just gotta be tenacious and get after it. Thank you, Mary. Yeah, I think I got where it's supposed to be. The blue isn't like perfect to what my eye sees, but like I'm gonna live with it. Everything else looks like pretty well perfect. It's actually pretty perfect to what I see. It's pretty close. Yeah, that was tough. It's weird. I restarted my computer. I was like, why is this happening? I still don't fully understand why it happened. I don't know. It still doesn't look sharp, but the sharpness is up. It could be because I zoomed it a little. I did zoom it a little. Dude, I swear this is so hard. Trying to get a shiny Arceus? Respect to the people who did it. I'm gonna be one of them. Camera stuff is so hard. It's like you never feel like it's quite perfect. 2,560. Pretty good count. I feel like I'm gonna have to be satisfied with my camera. I may take a day and try to mess with it, but for now, I feel like I could probably live with it. Definitely got some. I think some of the green screen bits that I did, yeah, I gotta change them. I think I gotta mess with my other camera as well. Streaming is hard, you guys. Got your cozy up to level 5? Wolfenite, I think I got level... Was that what I got on the stream the other day? That's like the first time I got a coziness level in a really long time. I forgot you even get those, so now I've been crafting furniture again. I'm going on like a crafting furniture spree and just crafting like everything I can. And then I've been decorating a little bit, so my house is getting pretty cozy. I still don't know, like, I'm like level 16 on my research, but then I haven't unlocked every recipe, so I'm like, well, how am I gonna get these other recipes, like for the supreme plating and stuff like that? I don't know, maybe I'll pick it up in the final lab or something. Maybe it's something Burgle will give me. Haven't figured that out yet. But I appear to be max level, because I'm getting raw science and it doesn't, I don't know. I ended up making the pine cone table and it cost me 10 pine cones. And I'm telling you, I did not want to give up the 10 pine cones. You guys, let me go get a water real quick. I will be right back. Alright, don't forget to stay hydrated, trainers. Alright. Camera's, I feel like it's back to pretty good. Right? I don't know, I hope so. That was a nightmare. I'm gonna have nightmares about camera settings tonight instead of spiders like I have been having. Thanks to Grounded. You're making the flower petal bed? I was like one ingredient away from making that. Oh, wait. Doesn't the flower petal bed require moth fur? Where the heck is the moth? Wolfenite, did you find a moth? Because I have no idea where that moth is about to show up. I've been thinking about it, and I'm like, it's got to be near a light at night, and I've been to every light. I can't find it, so I don't know. Oh, maybe it spawns on the front porch at night or something? That's cool, you're making the flower petal bed. Parmigiano cheese. Hold on. Hold on. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait longer. Ba-dum. I found a moth. Where'd you find it, Wolfenite? Tell me. I need to find a moth and shoot that fool. Was it docile or did it attack the crap out of you? I could see it going both ways. You didn't hear the sound effect? Yeah, I don't know if it played for me either. Did you hear it that time? You know, my stream deck has been weird lately. I have to hit the button like 3 times before it actually does what it's supposed to do. Yeah, it wouldn't launch my stream software either. I have like 4 buttons I have to hit to launch like my whole stream. I just hit like 4 buttons and then everything for my stream opens. It's kind of nice. It's on a light in the upper yard. All right, I'll look for it. Is it like one specific light, Wolfenite? Or is it like any light? In the stump lab, there's a chest with moth fuzz. Okay, cool. Okay, I haven't found the stump lab, so that's interesting. I'll have to be on the lookout for that. I knew the pond lab was coming up for me, and then randomly when I did the black ant lab and the... what's the other one? I did 2 labs like back to back. Weirdly. What was the other one? The black ant lab and the... is it the haze lab? Might be the haze lab. I feel like I need to go back through the black ant lab and the haze lab. I feel like I did not spend a proper amount of time in there. Plus, I lost my bone trident somewhere along the way in there, and I want that back. It was upgraded. I have no idea where I lost that thing. I think a gnat bit me and I dropped it. This fool's not shiny. Is it? No, he's not. Sometimes I look at the camera and I'm like, yeah, it looks good. It looks right. And then sometimes I look at it and I'm like, nah, it's wrong. It's terrible. What's wrong with it? And I'm like, I can't. I'm like right on the fence. I'm like, it's perfect. Don't touch it again. And then I'm like, no, it's horrible. Everything about it is wrong. The stump lab is in the northeast part of the upper yard. Oh wait, the stump? Wait a second, the stump? I was thinking of the wood pile. Hold on, the stump. There's a lab in the stump? Wait a second. Okay, I might have to run around down there and check it out. The only time I was down there, it was night and I couldn't see and I got lost and there was bugs chasing me and it was bad. I need to go there during the day. Dude, there's a bottle of milk molars that I found and I did not raid the milk molars because I couldn't find a way in. And I don't even know where the bottle of milk molars is. Like, I need to find that darn thing. I don't even know where it is. Isn't that crazy? What's weird is, like, there's only so many milk molars, so if you play with friends, how do you decide who gets the next milk molar? Because some of them you need a lot. Like, to get more mutations, you need a lot of milk molars. So if you play multiplayer, do they give you fewer, or do you all get a milk molar when you get one? I don't know. That seems strange to me, because I would want them all for myself. I might have to go to that stump lab next, but the pond lab, I've basically skipped it, so I think the next episode I'll have to go to the pond lab and possibly try to fight the broodmother again. Which I don't want to have to do, but I need more parts. That broodmother fight was vicious. Gosh, she was so mean. And then she got stuck at the end of it. That's what was so weird. She got stuck. The fact that she even can get stuck is hilarious. You all share the milk molar effects. Oh, that makes sense. Because I was like, dude, that would suck if one person took them all. Just like how you can steal all the diamonds in Minecraft server. And nobody can find any for ages. Because like one kid went off and got them all. I just keep thinking it's like maybe the brightness is too high. I honestly think like I mean, I always keep my lights dialed to the max. I always always my lights are dialed to the max. That's how lights are supposed to be, dialed to the max. It's not a change in my lighting. I mean, my camera settings definitely went weird. That, I think, could account for pretty much everything. Mary, what do you mean by background color? the whole scene just looks washed out for some reason. The whole thing just looks washed. It's like the white balance is wrong, but Inkachu, you're on a roll tonight. Some enchiladas. Okay. Okay. The opacity's at 100, Mary, so it's not that. Inkachu, do yourself. I can't even think of any foods that sound like Inkachu. There's something called gain that goes up to 255, and even if I turn it all the way up to 255, it doesn't do anything. There's something. It almost seems like it's not sharp too, but the sharpness is turned all the way up. It's just something. I don't know. The sharpness, did it get like... Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, it wasn't focusing there for a second. It's like close to good. It's pretty good. Why does it keep on doing that? Yeah, I don't think there's any that sound like it in Kachu. There's no, Yeah, I can't think of any, and I'm usually pretty good at thinking of stuff like that. Half the time I look at the camera and I'm like, yeah, it's fine. And then half the time I'm like, no, no, no. It's bad around the edges, but that's the green screen just doing weird stuff. I could maybe dial those settings in a little bit, but I'm not sure if it's worth it. It's been a long time since I had this much camera trouble. It's been a really long time. The last time I had this much camera trouble, I basically redid my whole camera setup, which was insane. Tricky. Still doesn't look right. Something is... If you want less white, then you reduce the brightness. Somewhere in there. Somewhere in there's the right color. It's just so hard to do skin tones. Like, I literally should hold up a mirror. Too red? I mean... The only thing that would be introducing any extra red is the saturation. So I dialed that down like a tiny bit, but... If there was too much red, you would see it in Dragonair, so... I don't think you guys are right about that. And it would also make my blue chair look purple, so it doesn't make any sense. But I might have had the saturation turned up a little too high. But it was only bumped like a point, so I just turned it back down like 1 point. Remake it all tomorrow? Yeah, I'm all... Let me just trash all the work that I did and start over. That sounds like a great plan. What would starting over accomplish? I would just do the exact same thing that I already did, but I'd have to do it over again. I do have to delete this snap camera though. It looks almost exactly like the picture of the before scene that you sent. But like, there's just... There's just something. I don't know. I've never seen it be like this before. Yeah, I haven't seen it be like this stubborn before. Because I have a really good camera. I think I'm gonna have to switch a few things. But the worst thing I could do is lose my green screen settings, because I don't want to have to redo my whole green screen. But I think that actually is part of what changed, because I swear I used to have a custom color. It wasn't set to the default green. But it's been so long since I touched it, I can't remember. Hard to say. I'm at a loss. It's crazy. It's crazy how much time you can lose to issues like this. You know? You can really lose a lot of time just changing one little setting back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and trying to figure out. Or honestly, the worst is when you're changing like 2 or 3 little settings, like in this case, because then you're like, well, this one a little here and then that one a little there, and then, you know, you just keep on taking them further and further. I feel like I did get very, very close. I feel like it might honestly be the exposure, but the exposure, when I messed with it, it went bad so quickly. The exposure, when I messed with it, not helping. Honestly, I'd almost rather go back on the exposure and then back up on the brightness. Oh, weird. It's just so crazy. The auto exposure is better. The auto exposure is somewhere in between the numbers. Like the numbered exposure is like -6 through like 0 or something like that. Like it has like these very fixed like numbers, but the auto is somewhere in between 6 and 5. So I don't know. It's like they're not giving me the level of control. Hey, what's up, Turtle Duck? Busy night, busy night. I've just been busy over here trying to fix my video settings. I had some video issues when I started the stream. It was looking all jacked. Been trying to get it fixed this whole time. I literally spent the last 2 hours just like adjusting little settings on my video settings, and like I think I got it to where it's actually way better than it was when I started this stream, but I can't believe how much time it takes to fix. I'm still shocked. You know, I really wanted to play Grounded tonight, but I was grinding on Grounded earlier before the stream, and I was just like, dude, the only thing I have to do right now is just grind. I have so many things I need to grind. I need like 1 million more twigs to build some things I want. There's a bunch of furniture I want to build. I'm basically just like building a base and grounded and like not even playing the game. I'm just building like the ultimate base. It's kind of funny. Something is still not right with that camera. Something is still not right. The exposure is just like a little too high. Like I almost do want to turn my light down, but my remote for my light, the battery died. So I can't remote control it, and I don't want to get up there and mess with it. Oh, poor me. The life of a live streamer. I barely had the energy. And then this camera thing just took the energy right out of me. The little bit of energy that I did have. But you know, if we get a shiny Arceus, it'll all be worth it. So that's why we just like keep on clicking those buttons. Don't worry about it, Amal. It's fine. There was a couple of helpful comments out there. There was a couple, one or two. I don't expect much more than that, so I appreciate it. Thank you. I did get a couple of helpful comments. Amal, you sent me the picture, and that actually was really helpful because it gave me a good comparison of like what yesterday looked like. Because it's not like it was perfect before, but at least I looked like I had color in my face, you know? But on this, I mean, it's still there. It's just so weird. I don't like technical difficulties. It frustrates me. I took the time to make it work a long time ago. And I just feel like I shouldn't have to touch it again. But that's not how it is. I really hope I get the shiny in less than 3,000. Less than 3,000 would be real nice. Real nice. But is it realistic? I don't know. Watch Rick and Morty? I think I've seen one episode of Rick and Morty. Like maybe one. I've seen like bits and pieces of a couple different episodes. I know that. I don't think I've seen one full episode, but I've seen bits and pieces. You guys ready for Halloween? I know Chucky is. Chucky! My... I mean, Chucky... saturation's almost too high. You know, I'm seeing the red like what you guys were talking about now. Because his hair's more like a brown with like a little orange in it. I wonder. Oh, now it's blurry again. Come on. It keeps getting blurry on me. Ooh, Shiny Rayquaza, nice. Enjoyed taking a look at it, Turtle Duck. I still haven't seen that in Scarlet and Violet yet. Gonna dress up as Inkachu for Halloween. Good costume idea. Finish the pedal bed. Did you have to have the moth parts for that? I'm impressed you had the moth parts. Fighting the moth isn't too hard. I'm gonna have to find that moth. Is it easy to find? I've never seen it, but I mean, I haven't explored the upper yard like a ton. I guess I'll just look around the light and see if I see it. Hey, what's up, Zach? Welcome to the stream. I'm trying to find Shiny Arceus. Or as some like to call him, Arceus. Trigger alert. Trigger alert. Alright guys, I'm going to check one more and then I'm going to sign off. Because this camera issue drained all my energy and I'm going to go and actually manicure my nails because they got all weird on me and I got to use the drill on them. I'm going to sit and drill my nails for like an hour before I go to bed. But they'll be so nice when I get done. He's sleeping on top of the light out of sight. Oh, that's why I've never found him. Can you find him during the day too? Alright, I'm out of here, you guys. Hope y'all enjoyed this stream. I'll catch you on the next one. Sorry I had technical difficulties. Thanks for bearing with me while I dealt with them. I might change the zoom level of my camera. Here, hang on a second, because when I stand up, it's a little too zoomed in. Something like that. There's still a little bit of, on my arm over here, there's a little bit of issue. I'm going to try and work on that. It's not cutting the green correctly over here. So I got to work on that. That's in the green screen settings. And then maybe it'll stop It'll make my chair stop dancing. Okay, hey Squeebers, good to see you. Alright, I'll catch you all next time. We'll do some more hunt. I think as soon as I get Fion, my big push is gonna be to get Arceus, and then we'll have a bunch of really good shinies out of the way.